What it do, world? It's your boy Key P with Get Hip TV. You already know what it is, man. Your number one source for the latest news and mainstream and underground hip hop culture. Today we got another episode of Red Shirt Religious with your boy. You know, we're going to discuss the NBA playoffs, which is starting today. And also, we're going to talk about another homegrown Memphis Tiger commit. Big news at the city yesterday. But we're going to start off with the NBA playoffs. One of the best times of the year when it comes to sports. The matchups are now set for today. They do start today at 2 o'clock, which is the Warriors and the San Antonio. But we're going to start off with the matchups in the West. You know, we got the Rockets versus the Wolves, OKC versus Utah, Blazers versus New Orleans, and of course Golden State versus San Antonio. Then in the East we got the Raptors versus the Wizards, Cavs and Pacers, Philadelphia and Miami. Then we got the Celtics and we got the Bucks. Now when it comes to the Western Conference, the 1-8 matchup, of course I got the Rockets 4-2. Rockets just too good right now. You know, they on a good, they on one. But honestly, the Wolves gonna give them a bigger problem than what people think. You know, they better than the 8th seed. You know, if it weren't for Jimmy Butler getting hurt, I don't think they would have been fighting for a playoff spot in the first place. But ultimately, I got James Harden and Chris Paul taking the team to the second round. And then, you know, your 2-7 matchup, you got Golden State and San Antonio. Of course, Golden State don't have Steph Curry for the first round. But then again, San Antonio don't have Kawhi. They ain't have Kawhi really all year. So that is pretty much, it ain't even when both is playing anyway. So when both ain't playing, it still ain't even because they still got KD, Clay, and Draymond versus, you know, LaMarcus Aldridge and Rudy Gay. Like, I'll take my chances with KD and them, even with a Greg Popovich on the sideline for San Antonio. You know, San Antonio ain't gonna go for nothing. They ain't gonna let down, but ultimately, now if Kawhi was playing and Steph was out, would have been a whole different ball game. But, you know, that just ain't what's going on. So, you know, I got Golden State 4-2. 3-6 matchup. Got the Blazers versus the Pelicans, of course. The backcourt of Lillard and McCollum. It's just going to be too much for New Orleans to handle. I think without Boogie Cousins, man, AD ain't going to be able to carry the team by itself. It just ain't going to happen. Besides Boogie, they just don't have the proper, like, they got one or two straight pieces, but they not stars, though. Superstars, rather. You know what I'm saying? Like, Mirotic is a straight little third option, but, you know, like I said, without Boogie, there ain't too much they can do against a team led by an MVP candidate in Lillard and McCollum, which is one of the best backcourts in the NBA. With it, you know, and their team is following their lead accordingly. So, you know what I'm saying? I think they're going to take that. They're probably going to take that for a 1. OKC and Utah, 4 versus 5. I got OKC. Depending on which OKC team comes to play, they'll win in 6 games. If they come to play like how they supposed to play, they've been up and down all season. And Utah been on the roll, honestly, after the All-Star break. And of course, you got one of the best, the best rookie doing it, Donovan Mitchell. Ricky Rubio having a good season, but, you know, the big three of OKC, I think they're going to overcome them. I just don't think Utah are ready right now. They surprised everybody. Everybody didn't expect them to be number 5. So I got OKC right now. I don't think Russell going to go for that. Russell going to take his team to the second round. Now, when it comes to the Eastern Conference, 1-8 matchup, Toronto and Washington, I don't have that much belief in the Wizards, honestly. You know, I really don't. Like, John Wall and Bradley Beal team, a backcourt, they can't lead the team together. They disappoint every year. So I got the Raptors handling them pretty handily. Might get them 4-1, to be honest. 2-7 matchup, you got Boston versus Milwaukee. Milwaukee, they've been underachieving. Their record doesn't match what their talent says. They're supposed to be better than what they are. And even without a Kyrie, Boston still going to take care of business. So I'm going to get it for a 2. And I'm giving the Bucks 2 games just off Adetokounmpo. how he can take a team home. He's the only superstar in this series. So this how the Bucks gonna win 2 games based off him. But you know what I'm saying, Tatum and them gonna take care of business for sure. 3-6 matchup. You know, you got Sixers versus the Heat. It's gonna be a nice little matchup. It's gonna be more entertaining than what folks think. Cause you know whenever Embiid gets back, whether it's game 2 or game 3, him and Whiteside gonna go at it. That's how they always do. But Philly, they doing their thing right now. Like the only thing the Heat got is a couple players who got experience, which is D Wade and a few others. But Philly just too good. And ultimately, man, they too deep. You ain't got nobody to stop Ben Simmons. You know, so. And like I said, Embiid ain't seriously injured. He gonna come back game 2 or game 3. So, you know, Philly gonna handle that 4-2. Still gonna be a nice 4-2 though. Then, you know, 4-5 matchup. You got Cavs, Pacers. I'm not betting against a LeBron in the first round. A dude that been in 7 straight finals, I'm not betting against that. Even though the Pacers are gonna put up a fight. The Pacers gonna put up a pretty good fight. You know what I'm saying? I think the Pacers, they like playing with each other. You know what I'm saying? This a team that like playing with each other. They enjoy each other. They mesh together well as a team. But ultimately, ain't nobody beating LeBron in the first round, especially in the Eastern Conference. It's not going down. So I'm gonna give that 4-2. But of course, the further the playoffs go, more predictions I'll make. I was just giving y'all my first round predictions for now. But like I said, games do start today. 4 games today, 4 games tomorrow. Then it'll be game 2s, of course. But like I said, game 1 start today. They are posted. You know what I'm saying? They right here for y'all to look at. So like I said, man, catch y'all some games this weekend, man. Enjoy them NBA playoffs. You did? And second topic, last topic. Very excited, man. I was so glad to see this yesterday. You know, Tyler Harris, the Cordova superstar, the sharpshooter, the scorer, has committed to the University of Memphis. Very happy, man. I was hoping this would happen. Like I said, man, led the city in scoring. 30.4 points a game. That hasn't happened since 2006 in Memphis, since Randy Culpepper at Sheffield. So that just lets you know what type of guy University of Memphis is getting. They getting a dude with buckets, you know what I'm saying? And of course along with Alex Lomax. And people like they're 2 small point guards. Like, how are they gonna play together? Me honestly, man, I don't think size matter as much in college as it does in the NBA. And plus their games are totally different. Like, Alex is more that prototypical point guard that's going to get his teammates involved. That's going to do a little bit of everything. You know, going to get down on the defensive end. That's going to score when he need to score. But when it comes to Alex, when it comes to Tyler, he getting buckets. He going to shoot from Curry range like this baby Steph Curry, you know? So I think how different their games is, I think it'll work well together despite them being small point guards. And what people not realizing is you still got Jeremiah Martin there too, which he down there averaged 20 points a game last year. So with them guys in the backcourt, man, that American Athletic Conference gonna have to watch out for them dudes. Like, that right there alone can make Memphis the top team in that conference ahead of everybody. But you know, like I said, when it comes to Tyler and Alex, just like they remind me of the dynamic duo of how Kemba Walker and Shabazz Napier at UConn, how they was, you know, 2 small guards, but they was able to play well in the backcourt together. They all did something different. Like, Kemba Walker was gonna get you them buckets. That's kind of how Tyler is. And Shabazz Napier gonna get buckets too, but he gonna run a team. You know what I'm saying? Both of them run a team, but both of them game are different. So I think that's kind of how they gonna be, how Shabazz and Kemba Walker was at UConn together, which bodes well for a hell of a backcourt, like I said. So like I said, man, shout out to Penny. Within the last month, man, we got Penny. We got 2 talented ass homegrown commits from the city of Memphis, which we needed. And like I said, along with his son as well, you know what I'm saying? We sleep on his son committing to Memphis as well. So like I said, man, shout out to Penny. Shout out to the staff. Like I said, man, I'm very excited. This dude, like I said, this dude Tyler and Alex and the rest of the crew, it's a lot to be excited about in Memphis again. Can't wait. But like I said, man, get in the comment box. Let me know what y'all think about the playoffs. Let me know what y'all think about these new Memphis Tigers. Our newest Memphis Tiger. You know, subscribe to us on YouTube at Get Hip TV. Follow us on Twitter at Get Hip TV_. Follow us on Get Hip TV on Instagram at Get Hip TV. Follow me, follow my co-host, follow my big bro. All information is below the video. I'm out of here. Get Hip.